Kilo fait on monte chocolate fine no bucket watch your love for like why not more mote your body chocolate push it yeah imade double zile kilo fait why now
My head's hurting, I've been awake all night. I'm still learning how to make things right. I keep making the same mistakes I made yesterday. I keep hurting myself the same way. My head's hurting, been awake all night.
Hey y'all, hey. I was going to say just what I got demoted. Welcome to Unicorn Straight No Chaser, where you come for the shenanigans, but you stay for the debauchery. As usual, I have my fellow unicorns with me. Tokyo, go ahead and introduce yourself. I ain't even going.
Hey, Tokyo T here. I'm here to bring you all things kinks and chaos, so stay tuned.
And we have our resident soft dom daddy.
What's going on, everyone? This is your soft dom daddy Carty experience here with the silk robe on like the rest of these fine ladies here. What's going on tonight? Let's get into some shit.
Well, your chesticles, you had your chest out before. Rub all up on it. Don't be a hater now, just don't do that. So today we have a special episode. Anybody that was around for the first season of Unicorn Straight No Chaser on the HNIC platform knows that we used to do episodes called The Nightcap. And whenever we do The Nightcap, we are always wearing our robes because we just relaxing, we drinking, and we talking shit about all things social media, pop culture, nerd culture. That's what we're going to get into. Hey, it says Facebook user. I don't know who's saying hi to me, but hey, how are you, darling? I'm so happy you could be here. So if you out there watching us, please make sure that you grab your cocktail, grab your wine, roll up, get your vape, get your bong. We about to talk about all the shenanigans and shit that's been going on in these social media streets over the past few weeks. And I feel like this is a great way to wrap up what we've been doing all month, which is talking about autism and mental health and neurodiversity. But today is all debauchery and shenanigans. Okay. So first up, let's talk about the fact that Jerry Springer, rest in peace, Jerry. Okay. Jerry Springer has lost. Yes, he has lost his battle with cancer. He died today, surrounded by family. And I know that for me, you know, when I was a little kid growing up, like we all wanted to watch Jerry Springer. Like, am I the only one? No.
That was the best part of being out of school that day. You get to watch Maury and then Jerry. Like,
yes, it was like a double, right?
Right.
I personally prefer Jerry Springer over Maury because Maury was the same thing. It's like, how many times can you watch a bitch that don't know who her baby daddy is? Like
a lot. Apparently 30, 40 years worth. If you ain't the father.
He was on for about 27 years in syndication. Yeah, he was on. But I always remember that the women in the audience used to be like, I just came for my Jerry beads.
Right.
And was flashing people. And I was like, this was
Yeah.
allowed. This was a thing. And like, it's weird because you would not ever think that he was going to be the head of a talk show like that because his background was very political. In the 70s, he was in politics. In 1977, he was elected mayor of Cincinnati. And then somewhere along the way in the 90s, he becomes this like talk show icon where you hear people fighting Flashing
Yeah,
their
fuck it.
titties.
I don't care. I'm gonna do me. That's all it was.
It definitely was good shit. Definitely was good shit. But it's weird how he made that transition. But he was like, he really never had a scandal. Like nothing came out about Jerry like being racist or, you know, he really like lived this life where he was known by Black culture and accepted and like known to be a good person. So I think that's kind of dope.
Yeah,
He
definitely invited to the barbecue.
even after his show ended, he ended up doing that judge show. Judge Jerry, he did that for about 3 seasons before they canceled it. But rest in peace, Jerry. Rest in peace. No more flashing and getting Jerry beads. Yeah. You know what?
It's gonna be reruns for now until forever. So
They probably gonna put it back on.
yeah.
But you know what the most memorable thing about it, besides the Jerry bees, is that they used to be waiting to fuck somebody up.
On site.
They'd be like, and I'm just waiting for her to come out here so I can fuck her up. And the person would run out from behind the stage.
And big ass security guard just like pick her up and just toss her and shit.
That was a good time. That was a
good. Only way I can see really good country trash. Just go at it. This hillbilly shit episodes fucking killed me every time.
If y'all go on the Head Nerds in Charge main page, you can see like there's some clips that Curtis put up of like some of the best parts.
You know what the best moments were about Jerry Springer?
What?
The episodes on the trans folks.
Oh my god!
Because you never know.
Don't offend nobody, Carty.
I'm not offended. It was an episode. I mean, don't blame me. Blame Jerry Springer show. That's shit what I was watching. So they have like 12 people on the stage, and one of them's a guy. Well, half of them are guys, and they go around asking the question, "Hey, do you think that's a guy or a girl?" And the guy be like, "Yeah, I know my girls. I know my girl. That's a girl right there." And he's like,
"Was that Jerry or was that Maury?" Because
that was Jerry.
Maury.
It was Jerry. Maury had that. Maury had that thing too. They both had it.
Like Maury was very rude. Maury definitely had like, is it a girl or is it a guy? I remember that. That was you can never air that now. Never.
I know it's just messed up.
Yeah,
I really wanted to. I mean,
you can't watch none of the shit we used to watch. That shit was funny. Jerry had a lot of different shit though. He had
little people fighting.
Yeah, throwing food at each other, food fights and shit.
Right, weird fetishes and shit, like big ass fat babies.
Jerry was superior to Maury.
He definitely.
It really was. Remember he had the clan fighting?
I might look that episode up.
I feel like the best episodes was the old ones though. The old ones with the old school hairstyles and shit. And they be on there mad as a motherfucker. That's when they really used to fight. They used to fight back in the day.
Yeah.
They start stopping at mid fight now, but I mean later. But
Facebook user, who are you? Because I don't want to keep calling you Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook user. If it doesn't work, you can always jump on to the YouTube page, and your name will show up there too.
Yeah, because I want to address you by name. Because since you know my name, that means you know me. So I want to address you by name. Oh, Sal. Hey, how are you? So in addition to Jerry passing away, which was extremely sad, we had some good news today. The woman,
the better news.
The woman
who
was responsible for Emmett Till's murder. Oh, that bitch died today.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
What? She been?
We should have that clip. I wish we had that clip. That song. Fuck that bitch.
Everybody take a drink for that, okay? Ding dong, the bitch is dead.
Fuck that bitch and the grandkids.
Fuck her kids, fuck the grandkids, fuck
her generationally.
Yes, fuck her.
She has a curse for 1,000 years.
Listen, so as we all know, in 1955, this woman accused Emmett Till of being inappropriate sexually with her in Mississippi.
It was whistling too, by the way, which he didn't do.
Which he didn't do. It was false accusation. Right. And as a result of that, 14-year-old Emmett Till was lynched. And this bitch, Carolyn Bryant Dynam, was able to go on and live her life. Okay. Sal, you talk about
unbothered. And let's be clear, it was more than a lynching. It was grotesquely.
He got dragged. He got tortured.
Everything. He got tortured. Fucking tongue cut out. Mutilated groin area. Pulled the eyes out. You know, horrible. Okay. Dragged them with a car, and then end up lynching him. Like the worst of the worst crimes in American history was done because of that bitch. So,
yeah,
fuck that bitch.
So unfortunately, she got to live a nice full life. She lived to the age of 88 before cancer took her out.
Who let her live though? Like, why? Because you know she came out about this like 6 years ago, saying that she had a guilty conscience. She knew she was dying, and she, you know, confessed, but she was too late to be charged with anything. And she was already old. They couldn't throw her in prison, so.
Won't be charged with anything any fucking way. That shit was legal back then. It was fine for you to do shit.
Even then, I wish someone would have punched her ticket out earlier. As soon as she said, "Oh, I did it," just smother with the pillow, instant.
She need like a slow torture, poisonous.
Fine. You know when they put the plastic
bag
and
take it off. Go on and take it off.
That plastic bag over here, like, take it off. Yeah. May she be unseasoned rotisserie for the rest of eternity. I know that's the fuck right, Carolyn. Hey, boo.
Hey,
don't share a name.
Hey, Ina. Okay, I just wanted to address you by your name. Thank you for joining us, baby. So yeah, that was a light, you know, in a sad moment. Unfortunately, we will never, as people, be fully healed from the harm that she did to us. But I if there is a hell, then I hope that she is rotting in it. I hope
in the ninth circle of hell.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, we're never going to heal from that as a people. I can't even look at the pictures. Like I to this day, I can't look at the pictures. I can't watch the movie. I can't do any of that.
I definitely couldn't watch the movie. I was like, no, I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I've seen the picture, open casket funeral. Mom wanted it that way.
So let's move on some, okay? This past weekend marked the return of the Bad Boys Club, okay? Last season was Bad Boys LA. This season is Bad Boys Texas. And the star of this show is Orlando Brown, okay?
Y'all know crazy motherfucker.
Y'all know
you listen her back on TV.
If y'all don't know who Orlando Brown is, it's Bop Orlando Brown. That Orlando Brown. Listen, can y'all put the cash shot up there, Just? They paid $25,000 to bail Orlando Brown out of jail so that he could be on this show.
Oh, he was locked up for what?
Oh yeah, he was accused of assaulting a man. I believe he assaulted someone. Yeah,
he is mentally ill. Okay, he has schizophrenia. It might be drug induced. Yes,
definitely drug use for sure.
It's probably drug induced schizophrenia. Like,
but
he's not regular. What?
I mean, first of all, what the fuck is Bad Boys Club? Why is that even a thing?
Jessica, can you please shut up? Bad Boys Club is a show.
It's everything. Okay, listen.
First of all,
Raz be in there.
I see Raz B.
Yeah, Kurt Franklin's.
Why is Kurt Franklin's son in this?
Oh, it's a lot.
Is that a wrestler with the shirt off? Who the fuck is these people?
Where the money reside, guys, in there. Now, last season, I don't know. It's so entertaining. I'm sorry.
I thought Bad Girls Club was fucked up enough. You give niggas a show
Bad
to
Boys
do what?
Club
Bad
is
girl
different.
shit?
I don't even know what their purpose is. Honestly, they supposed to be. Well, this season I don't know. Last season they supposed to be making like an album or something. I don't know. I'm not sure, but
Making a band? What the?
So last season, they ended up doing a whole video at the end of it. Like they came together to make music and did a video. This season, I don't even know what the goal is because they even filmed auditions. People were fighting at the auditions. People from the cast was beating up people that were there to audition. Like it's crazy. I never seen such a large group of men like being pick me.
This is getting me a headache already. It's just like alpha male, and you can't put 30 niggas in a house with no bitches and just think it's all gonna work out. Like, no.
So some of them are bi, some of them are gay, some of them are straight. So them all being in the house, it causes ruckus. Okay, it causes ruckus. I like it. Because I'm tired of seeing bitches fight all the time. Like it don't, you know what I mean? It'd be stupid. These niggas be rumbling, okay? Like I be like, yo, bitch, what's up?
Molly Wop.
Okay, listen. If y'all
is entertainment, we gotta do better than black people.
Okay, who that is? That is Jonathan. Catch these hands right. The Texas Tornado. Let me tell you something. Last season, he carried that show on his back. He was only on the show for two episodes.
Okay, he's insane.
He look like a phone.
What is nigga the fuck out? He beat his ass 3 times. He beat his ass upstairs. The dude came downstairs. He beat his ass again. You saw him hit him, boop, like a bowling ball across the floor. Then he beat his ass with a chair. He whooped that man's ass. Ripped it.
Oh no, WWE style. The fuck?
I believe that he had some type of fucking Hulk smash spirit in him because that nigga don't get tired. I understand. Okay, you mad initially, you fucked this nigga up. He came back 1,000 times. Okay, I'm fucking you up every second because you tried me. Now this is what I didn't like about last season.
Okay,
Milan's a bitch. Okay. Yeah. Milan is a bitch. I can't stand that motherfucker. And that nigga got his ass whooped because of Milan.
His name is Milan. Of course his ass get beat up.
His name ain't even really Milan, but he's like a porn OnlyFans kind of star or whatever. And so Jonathan is a like celebrity hairstylist. He has a real job. He has a real career. Yeah. I don't know why he's on the show, but
he liked it. He liked the messy. He love that shit. He wait for opportunity to fuck somebody up. That's his whole personality. I swear. And the guy who he beat up, he got like some hair issues or whatever. I don't know what the fuck that was, but he pulled the bitches straight out and he been wearing them for seasons. He been wearing them bitches out of spite.
Had locks, and so he beat his ass. He sat on top of him, ripped his locks out
from a scalp.
Yes, and then
they wasn't real. They was like he's bald or something. So
niggas wearing
it was like,
but he ripped them out, and then he glued them to his head. It was like wearing a hat,
like a trophy. Like,
yeah,
that's some sick shit.
So he funny as shit, though.
Tokyo, you gotta watch the auditions though, because he beat another dude up at the auditions, and then he took his head. They was like, you like a souvenir, so they gave him his head, and he was walking around with the head on. Yo,
yeah, I've seen a clip of him beating somebody up and then getting in the fucking tour bus and trying to run the nigga over. He's crazy. He got like an explosive disorder or something. Like once he there, he ain't never stopping until you die. Like that's what he seemed like. I love him. He's amazing.
He's a fucking anime character.
I can tell you love this fucking show. You ain't never been so vocal about anything else other on this show except for this fucking show right here. Jesus.
It's so good. Love some
show. He's an anime character. Like that's what it is.
Out of pocket. He fucking One Punch Man. Like that nigga. I like it. I don't know. I'm always seeing bitches fight. This is a whole different perspective, and them niggas just as bad. Shit.
So y'all know it's the Zeus Network, right? The Zeus Network. The executive producer is Natalie Nunn, and Natalie Nunn was known for being on the original Bad Girls Club. Yeah. Listen, say what you want to say about the bitch. She made her money. She has made her money from being on that franchise.
5 times over.
You know, baddies. That's really just Bad Girls Club. they just revamped it and called it Calling It Baddies. She's the executive producer for that. She was on like the first few seasons, and then like the Christian and Blueface people, they on Zeus and they like affiliated somehow, some kind of way or whatever. So I mean, it's ratchet TV, but if you ever want to have some kind of like, you know, mindless fun, make you in the spirit of Jerry Springer.
Right. For real though.
Don't put Jerry name on it.
You can't judge. You can't judge. If you watch Jerry Springer, you damn sure cannot judge this shit.
I definitely sure can. It's all fucking black people tearing each other down. I ain't with it.
I mean,
that's just me. I'm just a non-toxic TV watcher.
We do that shit. That's real.
I'm just saying.
Bad Girls Club lost me when every episode I watch it's just, you know, throw water in the bitch's face and they fight. I'm like, this is just constant repeat action over and over again, and it's just.
That's why I think
it ain't healthy, man.
The first 5 seasons of Bad Girls Club were like, mwah, mwah, okay.
Because they had a purpose, though. They had a purpose. They were supposed to fix their lives. They had anger issues.
No, that is not. No, you don't.
The first couple seasons, that's what it was about. They were supposed to do shit to fix their attitude and fix their, but they just went straight for drama. Like. They changed, but if that was the goal at the beginning, I'll be fucking shit up. I've been to jail 5 times. I'm a bad girl, and then they just accepted that's what they were instead of
whatever. They picked the most toxic people for them shows. I know a girl who actually went to audition for it. And it was like, hey, we need you to be, you know, aggressive at all times. Do you have a short temper? Are you evicted any felons or whatever? And you know, hey. You mind getting effed on camera or other things like that? And of course,
that was the question.
Of course, side shit like you want to take off your clothes in front of me and all that other shit. Yeah, all that shit happens to screening to get onto the fucking show. So
yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
Meant to help anybody.
But it was but they said it used to be a purpose.
Ain't no purpose.
Find most fucked up people.
That's a lie.
They used to do shit. They used to do tasks where they had to do together to, you know, make themselves better. And at the end, they're supposed to be like,
and the task was made to cause strife. Like, hey, we need you to do this project A, B, and C, and that's, you know.
That's because Carty a level not a fighter. That's why he don't. You know what I'm saying? He don't appreciate it. Me and Tokyo, we be ready.
Don't live for it, y'all.
I smack bitches in real life is all I'm saying. I smack bitches in real life. I'm just watching what I want to do.
For the show. Honestly, you need to be on that fucking show.
I don't, because I don't want to go to jail.
You good. You get bailed out just like, you know, Orlando.
I bailed myself out of jail before. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back because I don't enjoy cheese sandwiches is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a great experience for me. Also, I want to smack bitches. So, where's the line at is what I'm saying.
She's growth. She's trying to.
I've grown a lot. I've grown a lot. So,
you don't want to participate in that.
And you just live by curiosity to the show. Just watch it and be like, oh, that could be me.
If I was younger and I had the opportunity to be on the Bad Girls Club, I probably would have done it then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You in your fresh early 20s, you know, you want to show you got permission to beat people up, and then 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get locked up because the show is going to make sure you cool. Back then, yeah. Now I got to be a little more mindful. I have children. You know, I can't be smacking people on camera is what I'm saying.
Why isn't there like an old bitches club? Like bitches over 50, 60.
Golden
Girl style.
That's what Housewives are.
Yeah. But they Housewives. I need like single old chicks in the nursing home just starting shit.
Housewives be fucking each other up. Listen, where there's
Jello and trays at each other.
Yeah, no, it's brown. No, because Bravo won't really stick beside you if you fuck somebody up in a housewife show. Right. So it is discouraged that you.
Hey, most of them housewives divorced any fucking way.
Most of them, yeah.
What's the point of any of this?
15 minutes of fame, baby. 15 minutes of fame.
That 15 minutes lasted like decades.
Listen. You know, I don't think I would ever be on a reality show, but the money would be tempting. it would be tempting. I don't necessarily want to be on one, but if I could find a way to do it to get the money and not like sell a little piece of my soul,
Hey, yeah, that's true.
Because I can't be fake. That's my problem. I can't be fake. So I really would end up smacking somebody, and now what? Now what we going to do? Who? Who's getting me out of jail?
Especially when the alcohol flowing. They drink every episode.
Who
the fuck is that?
Why we crackheading it? What's going on?
I don't know how we got there, but okay.
Okay.
Right.
So before we continue on further with the show, let's do a little bit of housekeeping because I forgot to thank my Lord and Savior, Just the Best. Okay.
I like that.
Just the best.
Definitely our editor, our StreamYard tech, I want to thank her because she be saving my ass on so many times. 12 o'clock at night. Jess, can you add this? Can you add this video to the stream? Jess, can you give me a clip for the morning? I appreciate you. I just want you to know that. And use my petty twin. So thank you so much for that. We don't give a fuck, just so y'all know. Additionally, I am the executive producer for this show. Yes. If you have a podcast that is not gaining visibility, if you want to do a podcast and you don't know where to start, HNIC can help you with that. Me, along with the bald-headed demon, who is my co-executive producer. Yeah. You can hit me up, slide in my DMs, business only, all right? No dick pics. And we can help you with that, all right? So if you need to get out there, please, we are expanding the network. I have a few shows like Everything Wrong With that comes on every other Monday. The Anime City Girls, that's what I like to call them. That's one of my shows. So you could check them out. Make sure you do so. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You should change their name.
I'm sorry?
I said you should tell them to change their name. I like Anime City Girls.
Ain't that dope?
I like it.
I do.
I like it. I like that too. I like that too. But I also try, as your EP, I try not to impede upon your creativity and your vision. I try to guide you and mentor you, but not take over, which is hard for me because I got to take over spirit. But they're doing really well. I'm proud of them. Cammy slides through every now and then in the comments, and she is her fucking hilarious. If anybody needed a show, hey Cammy, if you see this, love you. So let's move on, child. Okay, Lil Uzi Vert. Okay, he has been in the social media news lately because he has adopted they, them pronouns. And traditionally, when you adopt those pronouns, that is accustomed to because you are conforming to being transgender, non-binary, something like that. He has not come out and said that in regards to his sexuality or his gender. People are alluding to it, but that doesn't necessarily seem to be the case. He was in Thailand. He debuted a new hairstyle, and people were teasing him and comparing him to Leslie Chow, which is the character on The Hangover. Everyone's seen The Hangover, right? Toodaloo, motherfucker, right? Jess, can you put that picture up of Leslie Chow? Yeah. So
boots. This nigga funny.
I hate them fucking boots. So
oh my gosh, yeah, that screams they. Mm-hmm.
You so rude. So funny.
Yeah.
I hate. I know you don't. But this is his new persona that he has adopted, and he's been receiving a lot of backlash because of it. I actually happen to like Lil Uzi Vert. Like, I think he has a good, vibe and personality. But
I think he has some issues too mentally, but
I mean, yeah,
it's not anything negative. Like, it's not anything. Like, I don't want to say crazy, that's the wrong word, but it's not anything negative. But I do think he got some issues.
He's different.
Because he's very different.
Yeah.
But I like it. Like I do like his difference. Like it's not nothing offensive. Like he chilling. Like he's just a quirky little guy, you know. But
little guy.
With Tokyo,
the issue, huh?
Quirky little guys.
Like 5'3".
I feel like the issue is he goes a little overboard sometimes. Like when he got the crystal into his head, I thought that was a little like he don't think of he don't think too deep about stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think he's very impulsive. So I don't know how long this is gonna last. He might flip and do something different. Like I don't know. He just goes through almost like mania to me. That's what it looks like. Like he be chilling, he be all right. He real soft spoken and stuff, and then he go to like something extreme.
I believe that. Yeah, he has some type of
shit
going on.
I don't know. This is the next thing he want to do. I know he has a girlfriend. He
with JT from the City Girls.
Yeah. I know. Oh my God, I will say that relationship is pretty dope. She talks so highly of him. It's so sweet. Like
she's been defending.
Oh my God, I do think he's a very sweet.
So here's my thing, and to Sal's point, he said, why does he have to be a quirky little guy?
He just is a quirky little guy. He's not a Look at him. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's fucking quirky stuff.
Look at him.
That don't scream nigga from Philly. Like, he's on the other side of Philly rapper spectrum.
So yeah, and he's a rapper. Like he's not an average rapper. He's not the typical image of a rapper.
Remember, he's from
you know
Philly.
what I mean? Like he doesn't fit that mold. You know what I mean? So he's
from North.
very he's very different from the average Philly rapper type person. So I actually like the fact that a lot of people like him and it's going well. I don't know what this new persona is, but it's just something that he does, you know, like it's a little quirky guy. Oh, I just want to.
Okay. So I brought this up because I want to ask a question. It's funny that I've actually encountered several people in real life who have partners, male partners, that ended up saying, you know, I want to become a woman. You know, I'm going to be a trans woman now, or whatever the case may be. And at least one woman I know that has had to tell her male partner, like, okay, I consider myself to be non-binary. How would you feel, or what would you do if your partners came to you and said, you know, I no longer identify as a man. I am going to be a trans woman, or I'm going to consider myself to be non-binary, and you know, my pronouns are changing. Carty, same for you, you know, just the reverse. How would you handle that? Oh, it's so quiet. The dead silence.
Like, nigga, what?
Is that what you want to say?
Yes.
You want to say nigga what?
Nigga what? Well, you turn the man now, so yeah, nigga what?
I mean, I appreciate the honesty.
How and why, Sway? How and why? Like, you want what I got, and
sorry.
So wait a minute. So Sal talking about Transformers, robots in disguise.
Cut that.
I'll keep myself out. Listen,
bye, Sal. So, Carty, you love this woman.
She's right there now. Look.
Ah!
She got it right.
Yeah, she said, I think I now identify as your friend.
That's what it's going to have to be.
You love this woman. And listen, I've always felt this way internally, even as a child. You know, I never felt safe in being with you. I feel safe. I love you. We have a good relationship, and I feel comfortable enough to express how I truly feel.
I'm like, that's great. I'm happy for you. I'm glad I got you where you needed to be. Now I gotta look at myself and say, what the fuck did I do to make this girl go, man? What did I do wrong?
Okay. Hey Bianca, I'm so glad you were able to join us.
I've been flinging dick this whole time and thought I was doing good. And now
she's not saying she don't want your dick anymore. She might just because she may end up saying like I'm non-binary or I want to be a trans.
I guess that's true.
That doesn't mean that they want to have the surgery. She may want to keep her vagina,
and wear the strap, and she will not be doing it with me. So yeah.
Do you not have enough love to work it out? Say
No.
It just so y'all know,
like, no
just so y'all know, his girlfriend is literally in the comments. So
yeah, like
child, you ain't.
I'm gonna love you like a homie. To fucking give me dap me up, but you know you're on your next part of your journey on your quest. I'm in my lane.
Sal, I do appreciate the honesty. I do. That's why Carty is on here as a male uniform, because he's always honest. Even if it's unpopular, he's honest. And you can't do shit but respect it. Carolyn said, if I love the person enough, I'll respect it. But if the person wants an entirely different sex, then be free.
Boom. The dove. You gotta let the dove go and fly in the air.
She talking about, go be happy. No, Carolyn, you said what you meant.
She did.
Ho be free.
Yeah, ho be free. You want to be hoeing out here, just say you want to be hoe as a,
Tokyo,
non-binary self.
You've been a little quiet over there.
Ho be free.
Your husband, Tyree.
I agree with Carty. So in my situation, I'm with a male. So
I wouldn't blame him. Let him come. It's all your fault. Let him come. Your fault.
Well, he really ain't gonna be coming in. I'll tell you that, because I'm not I'm not changing shit. Like our dynamic, nothing. I'm not changing shit. If you sit here and say this to me, I'm still gonna call you him. I'm still gonna say nigga. All that. Nothing is changing. You can sit there and be mad about it, but we've been together too long. I'm not changing shit. Your pronouns is what I call you now.
You gotta respect your pronouns.
You're gonna be mad at me. So if he can't handle me calling him what he gonna be calling him that, then he will have to go. So that's will be his personal problem.
Even if he was keeping the penis, he just wanted you to, instead of calling him Laquel, he was like calling you Lakeisha.
Fuck no.
I'm gonna call you bitch.
And then sometimes, like, you're gonna be like, so that means sometimes you're gonna want to wear a dress and shit. No, you're not wearing my clothes. No, absolutely not.
He backed up like fucking.
Yeah, good for you. You failed for yourself. And don't get me wrong, because I don't want y'all to sit there and thinking I'm like non-binary phobic, or I don't know what you call the people that don't like. I don't know, but that's my situation. I chose to be with a man. You're changing your gender at this point, and so therefore, I don't want that. That's not what I signed up for.
Wait,
so
Carolyn,
no, thank you. Love you though.
Carolyn eat you up. She said her husband didn't get to bust that nut in her yet. Nope. Let him come. Yo, Tokyo, you never living this shit down.
Nah, not until he comes on the show and personally says mission accomplished.
At this point, I would just lie and be like, yes, I let him come at me.
He needs to be on the show and say, give us a thumbs up that the mission's been completed. Until then, let
I'm gonna have to see what I can do to get Tokyo husband, at least in the comments, to say like, yeah, we advocating for you to get, raw dog and bust a nut in your wife.
Raw dog, no time. Listen,
that's a good Lord intended.
Sal said, tell me, can I ask you a personal question? Is him not coming your kink is for research purposes?
No.
She don't want that shit.
No, honestly, it's just something we've done for so long. It's not even that big of a deal. Like, I don't know. It's just something you always
do it because you like, ew, I don't want that in me.
She don't want to be pregnant. I think that's what it is. I think she's afraid of pregnancy.
Listen, I feel like I'll be the one where the cum will be sitting at the top waiting for ovulation, and I don't know. But that's not the reason. It's just he used to. I don't know. He always do it. I don't say like, don't come at me. I don't know. He's always pulled out all the time. Like, that's just maybe he like that. I don't fucking know.
Listen, right now, I like to play dangerous games.
Yeah, you do.
See, with the Russian roulette.
It baffles me.
I just had to take like two pregnancy tests because I was afraid. Why? I was petrified.
That's wild.
You know what I mean? I was stressed out and shit.
First, I was afraid.
Russian roulette.
wild. I would not. That would drive me. No.
Blank,
He
blank,
used to,
boom.
but it just didn't. I don't know. I don't think he cares. I really don't. I think he just automatically does it, almost like a reflex. Actually, like
that's all the more reason you need to encourage him. Like, let's do
when
something.
I used to encourage him, I got pregnant. When I sat on it, I got pregnant. Ain't doing it.
How many years ago was that? Boom is like 13 years old.
Yeah, and that was enough trauma for my life.
Oh,
long time now.
I learned from this. I learned from my mistakes.
What anniversary did you just have?
We about to be on our 20th in July.
Damn.
If ever you should let him cream pie you, baby, for your 20th.
Heavily. Heavy cream
I'm
pie.
telling you, I've never been so invested. I've never been invested.
I don't know why. If you ask him, he does not care. He's not. No, he does not care. I'm telling you. Y'all care more for him. Ask him. I'm telling you. He does not care.
I'm gonna prepare a meal, invite him to my home, and be like, "I got some questions for you, Laquel."
I'm telling you. He don't care.
Oh my God! Listen, we done got all the way off track.
Like I said,
all the way off track, and I'm drinking. But
now, what about you, Siren?
I'm pan. I don't give a fuck. I'm pansexual.
No. If your current partner said, "I am now not," I am now non-binary. What the fuck are you gonna sit here and tell me? I appreciate your honesty. We gonna stay together. You would not. You would laugh in his fucking face. So you can go ahead and lie.
You definitely would, but I mean,
I'm about to send you a picture. I'm about to send you a picture of if my current partner ended up becoming a woman.
I remember that picture. I was like, oh yeah, that ain't too far off.
He was sexy, right? He was real sexy, right?
I mean, all he missed would be a bra, and you there.
Wait, I gotta see if I can find it because
I think you did one on me too, and actually came out like.
Oh wait, here it go. I don't know why I sent two things, but okay. I just sent it to you when you get a chance. Put that joint up there.
Oh my God.
So let me continue on and talk about it. That's why I love that this is my show. I can do what I want to do.
Oh wait, we got hold on. We got a confession in the comments.
Sal said, "I got a little secret. I've dealt with a non-binary person." Okay. So Sal, can you tell us some more about that, please? So even though they were non-binary, were they like? There go my boo.
She was a bad bitch now.
You a bad bitch, ain't
you? A bad bitch.
Bad Girls Club.
So,
but I'm saying,
go ahead.
If he came to you and said, "Listen, yo, like, I now identify as non-binary. Call me they them." You're telling me that you wouldn't laugh in his fucking face?
Is he gonna look like that? Is he gonna look like that? Put that picture back up.
No, not binary. Sometimes he'll be bald, like he is, and sometimes he'll be that.
No.
You can't pick and choose how they want to look. You know what I'm saying? You can't choose.
Yes, you can. That's the whole point of being non-binary. You can flip on the 1 or 0.
No, they can't choose. No. Your partner can't choose how you gonna look. They choose how they want to, how they feel that day. But you can't choose for them. Like, bitch, no. You gotta put the makeup. You gotta do it how I want you to look. That's not how it goes. It's how you feel.
Let me.
Okay.
All right.
So
I am pansexual. The reason why I identify as pansexual is because I don't just like men or women, right? I am very open to. I definitely could see myself being with somebody like T.S. Madison, who still has her. She still has her dick. So I get titties and a dick.
Whatever. Pan is just an excuse to be a super hoe. Let's be real. Let's be real.
So
you like who you like. You're gonna fuck who you like to fuck. So
yes,
exactly.
I
super hoe.
But super I'm not opposed to it. Like, it wouldn't trip me out You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't trip me out. Like, oh my God, you got a dick and you got titties.
I want to fuck you.
See, and I don't want you to think that it would trip me out. I'm just thinking about my relationship right now, and it completely switching.
That's your preference.
But if I went out and I was single, maybe, you know, I don't know what I would like then. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'll try some shit. But I'm thinking, like, my relationship now, 20-year relationship, and his nigga seemed like, you know what, now it's been 20 years. I finally want to tell you.
Time is for scenes.
Get out of here. Nope. Next life, maybe. No, don't make us confident.
My thing is,
for a really long time, I don't feel like you could just change like that when we're 60 or some shit. Like, it can't be done. I'm sorry. No.
It can and it has, but my thing is, what makes you them or they? Like, what decides? Like, hey, I am like, you know, Eddie Brock. Like, oh, we are Venom. Well, yeah, I have someone with me to make me Venom, so that's we, that's they. What in yourself will say, hey, now I'm they. Like, you're not more than one person, you're still the same person.
And then another thing,
if it's different personas, I'd be more understandable. Like, you got different personas.
Another non-binary person.
Like, you're Tokyo by day and like something else by night. Like, then they're they.
I am.
Yeah, you're they.
That's me. I'm Siren by. I'm Vixen by day, Siren by night. Like, I am a lot.
Yeah, you earn your they. You got they. You're two different people.
I don't agree because you're both women. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But both. I got a lot of masculine energy, which is also why I like having an alternate persona. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but nobody look at you and be like, "Oh, Ari, I see that she could be a nigga sometimes." No, I don't. That's not the case.
No, you can see it. That's what she done drinking.
You know, I'm thinking, y'all know I want to peg somebody so fucking bad. Y'all know I want to peg somebody.
You gonna have titties while you're doing it, and that's okay. You can peg somebody and not be like, I don't know. I don't think. I don't.
Let's be clear, because she doesn't want to peg a woman. She wants to peg a man.
Motherfucking right. I want
to. You can peg any gender, but she wants a man to peg.
It's more of a power thing. I don't think you'll be turned on.
I want to give you pleasure and a certain like dominance. That's the masculine part of me, is what I'm saying.
There's another way to do that.
Hey, Shawnees.
I think you're just more
like, let her peg. Let her peg.
Let her peg. Let her peg.
I agree.
Hashtag let her peg. Sal said, but the non-binary person I was dealing with was a female. She just didn't like to be called a female. She wanted me to call them they. There's nothing wrong with that. She's a female presenting person, but she wanted to be non-binary.
I just want to know why. Like, what gives you
what is that like
inside you? Say, okay, I'm they now.
Because
and I think the English language they is what fucks with me, because they means multiple, right? If you're female presenting, why don't, like, what is that? Like, you're female presenting, like, okay, so for example, when they're female presenting, why can't we say she? And then when you're male presenting, we can say he. You know what I'm saying? Why does that?
Are people that
unless you're already a he presenting as she, then that would make them.
Well, then that's fine. When you present as she, I can still say she, because that's what you're presenting as. You know what I mean? But
unless you're she,
because I'm thinking of English language, like, oh, they, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just kind of fucks me up English language wise.
All I'm saying is, for me, if I really love the person, and like, you know, my thing is, I just want you to be a bad bitch, is what I'm saying. So if my current partner decided that, you know, they wanted to be they, them, and sometimes, you know, dress and whatever, I just want you to be polished. That's it. I don't want you to be looking raggy in these streets, misrepresenting me.
Oh God! So the boy need to have the finest of gowns.
Listen, bitch, get out of here! and I'm gonna help you be a bad bitch. I'm gonna make sure your makeup right. I'm gonna make sure your hair right, or whatever. I don't care whether you have titties and a dick. Like, that don't matter to me. I just want you to be polished. That's all. If I love you, then I love you. If you look like Caitlyn Jenner, we can't work it the fuck out. That's all I'm saying. Curtis has entered the chat.
Some people ain't built for that.
Curtis said masculinity is about dominance. Look, let me finish. Masculinity isn't about dominance. You are not defining male energy correctly. If you want to fuck a man in the ass to assert dominance, that ain't because you have male energy. You just the asshole with a dick. I am an asshole, and I feel like I could do a number of things if I had a penis, is what I'm saying. But overall, before you came into the chat, what I was saying is I love my partner regardless. So if my partner ever came out to me and said that they were non-binary or they wanted to be a trans woman, I wouldn't leave them. I would like them to keep their penis.
But then I feel like the way you have to have a 50-50 thing. Like, listen, I'll stay with you, but you gotta let me peg you one time.
I wouldn't.
You gotta let me peg you.
I wouldn't do that because I don't ever want someone to do something sexually. I don't ever want someone to do something sexually that makes them uncomfortable because I have things in my past that I didn't like to do that made me uncomfortable. And come to find out, it really wasn't that I was uncomfortable. It was just the fucking person making me uncomfortable. But yeah. I
wouldn't be with him if they didn't have a dick though.
Because I just picture you pegging Leroy, and I swear to God, about the funniest shit. And my the visual is fucking taking me out.
I'm trying not to see it.
Yo, it's taking me out. Okay.
Curtis said,
all I'm seeing is Pulp Fiction in my head.
Curtis said, I can't ensure I don't have to sue y'all for illegal use of my. I've been drinking illegal use of my image. Get that shit out right now. First of all, Curtis, I just put a picture up of my partner as a bad bitch. I ain't say who my partner was. That's all I said.
Like that ain't enough.
He's a bad bitch. I will say. If he got himself together in that way, he will be a bad bitch. I'll tell you that.
The hair was like voluminous. It was bouncy.
Voluptuous.
Had the
got the baby face and everything. Like a little Miss America pageant.
That is your type. That is your type.
That is my type.
That is your type.
Actually, that is my fucking type.
Yeah, you like light skin chicks.
Light skin, pretty eye. Mm-hmm. That's your shit.
And that's the funny thing. Like y'all that I'm paying. So women is just I either like you or I don't. It's not like an equal thing for like bi where it's like I equally look at women the same as I do men. I don't. I really don't. You gotta just even with men, it's just gotta be something about you that I like. But there is proportionately I do like light skinned, shorter, thick women. I don't know why, but I do. I just want to look at a titty or something. I don't fucking know. That's why I don't drink. This is exactly why I do not drink when we do the show.
Ain't nothing bad happened yet. You good?
Not yet. But I'm not going to fill this glass back up is what I'm saying. I'm not going to fill this glass
Yes, you will.
I'm telling you too much into Siren's business. Sal said, do we have to call him King Curtis quick?
However he wants to be identified. It's a safe space here. He can have his crown and he can have a tiara or something.
They both got crowns and shit.
I don't wear no fucking tiara. I wear a crown. What are you talking about? That's like that's the only thing that me and Beyonce will ever have in common is that, yeah. Anyway. Let's move on. Let's get off of Siren's business and move on. Something else that happened today, it didn't happen today, but something that has been in the social media streets. And it's really weird because there's not a lot of information around it. Jamie Foxx has been in the hospital for quite some time. And his daughter, Corinne, is not really giving us a lot of information. I've been doing my research on it. There are people that are speculating that he had a stroke. And then Tokyo, contributed to the conversation and said that she heard that he had been poisoned. So that was I had not encountered that in my research.
I heard drugs.
He said something about it was an article that was saying somebody tried to kill me, and it kind of implied that like somebody gave him something or something like that. Not like a no, I don't know. It just seemed like he just made this statement as if like somebody tried to kill me or something like that. But it might have been something else, like it could have been he probably been smoking weed, and I don't fucking know. But yeah, they're very tight-lipped about it though. Like it's very odd.
It is really odd. There's not a lot of information. I wanted to bring you guys.
Yeah, they tight-lipped about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to bring you guys more of an update, but I was confused because if he did have a stroke, I was confused, like as to why they did not just say that. I didn't know whether it was a possibility that it because it was.
That's what I'm saying.
He OD'd.
I was thinking that it had to be some type of drug situation. Sure. And that don't, and it's probably he probably had like a cocaine overdose because he rich and shit.
Yeah.
Well, he was with the white women, so
it was just partying too hard, and one too many bumps, and OD sent me there.
Yeah. And he probably don't want to look, like some type of addict or something.
I mean, that's what
it happens. You seen John Mulaney new stand up? He talked about his his whole addiction to cocaine and.
Oh, you need to give me the information.
It's on Netflix. It's fucking hilarious. Only an hour, but it's really funny.
Okay. I like a hee haw, kiki laugh and all that good shit. So.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Better than Monique's.
Yes, better than Monique's.
I like Monique. I liked her. She funny. I didn't know. She told us some shit that I had no idea about herself.
I mean, it wasn't horrible. It just wasn't.
Hilarious.
Just like a comedy special to me is what I'm saying.
Tell all. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it was like you went Auntie poured a few drinks. You're conversing and she's telling you a story, and so. If my auntie was telling me that story one-on-one or at the cookout or whatever, amazing. But for it's supposed to be a comedy special, I don't know. What's the funniest comedy special you've seen this year?
This year?
The silence.
Thank you.
The funniest? I have no idea.
Marlon Wayans was funny as fuck to me. And I don't even think and typically I do not find him funny at all. But I would recommend that you go watch it if you haven't watched it.
Beef was funny too. I think Beef.
That's not a comedy. That's not a comedy special.
Oh no, but that's the only thing I think I was like actually really had me laughing.
Beef was
like I like Beef a lot.
Come standing at Marlon or Mulaney. So that's like just came out.
And might I add, if you have not watched Beef, I did a review on Beef. You can find it on www.headnerdsincharge.com. Yes, I did. I did a review on Beef. So y'all go on over there, click on it, and you can decide whether you want to watch it or not. Based on my review.
It's such a child. It was the same. Like I liked it a lot.
Amy Wong was hilarious.
Yeah.
And all her stand-ups are hilarious as well. If you don't believe me, go watch it.
Yeah, she's a good time, and she acts like with her whole entire face.
Yeah,
her whole face,
which is hard to do as an Asian. Like,
it's true though. I'm not gonna lie.
Limited, reactions.
It is true though. Their face is typically pretty blank. For the most part, like I get you. It is.
Be like I'm a fucking asshole. I ain't lie.
Yo, what's crazy is a lot of stuff that he say, I completely agree with.
Like I know, but it's just like
it's not crazy.
Like you say it out loud, and
because it comes out of black man's mouth. It's all crazy.
Asian.
What? Range.
I feel like every week he be trying to get us canceled before we even get put the fuck on. Like,
I put one show I find super funny though. Like I know that nobody probably agree with me. Dave.
It was hilarious.
Watched it.
I fucking think that show funny as shit.
Weird as fuck, but I love it though.
Siren don't really. She not feeling it. Okay.
Shout out to Dave.
But
I gotta watch it again.
Lil Dicky the rapper.
Lil Dicky funny as shit. Like he will be a favorite of mine. Like he's fucking hilarious to me. Okay. Listen to me. It was I know this is on topic. Okay. This is probably fucked up, but he has a situation where he's talking about like a 9. How?
That's because you can't even get it out.
He's talking about like I guess a non-binary person or something like that. And he said the person says, "Oh, call me they them," right? But he put it together and was like, "Thayum told me." And so everyone like, "Who the fuck is he?" He's like, "Call Thayum to come and get him." And they was like, "Who are you talking about?" Thayum, and the girl was like, "They, them." That's his pronoun. He was like, "You're fucking kidding me." Like it was the funny. I was crying. Okay.
All right. I might watch it. I might watch it.
It's on FX on Hulu. Season 3 right now.
All right, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I will. Okay, so moving on. This story is wild. I've been following this story for a few weeks. It's on my TikTok. It's only on my TikTok. I did a video about it, but this shit, like I am waiting for the documentary to come out on Netflix because you can't make this shit up. Y'all know that Pras this week was found guilty in federal court on 10 counts related to international conspiracy. Pras from the Fugees. I'm sorry. Yeah. So
the least talented out of all the Fugees, let's be real.
Not the least talented one. Ooh, no.
Let's be real. You ain't bet on Lauren. You ain't bet on Wyclef. That puts you number 3.
Grammy-winning Haitian American rapper Pras Michel he's a key figure in a multi-billion-dollar global finance and political influence conspiracy involving 2 foreign nationals. And I'm going to mess their names up. I'm going to let you know in advance. It's a Guy Wingo, who is an exiled Chinese billionaire who recently had a fire in his New York apartment during an FBI raid. And then Joe Lo, which is a flashy Malaysian billionaire with connections to China. So he faces up to 22 years in prison if he's convicted. Now, they found him guilty because he tried to defraud the United States of America. Yeah. And it's weird because nobody is really talking about this shit. And I don't know how, because it's
one,
wild.
He's a black man, and 2, they ain't gonna arrest the 2 Asian bulls who got that have all.
No, they did. They did arrest them. They just recently invested Lo. I'm sorry. Lo is believed to be hiding in China somewhere, and then Guy Wingo, he's been arrested and charged by the Justice Department. So that's not correct. They did catch one. They tried to catch the other one, but he fled to China. So he's on a lam. You know, he is almost
billionaire in China. You're never gonna find him.
So they said that allegedly Pras received $100 million from Lo to influence American politics. This man Lo is known as the Great Asian Gatsby. And he went on a run after supposedly skimming $4.4 billion from a Malaysian sovereign wealth fund and going on a wild spending spree. So they said he was trying to impress celebrities like Kim Kardashian, and even Leonardo DiCaprio is involved in this case. Like he testified against Pras in regards to this shit. You got Pras from the Fugees, Malaysian Chinese billionaires, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Kim Kardashian.
Who did he try to influence, though?
I'm sorry?
Who did he try to influence in the government?
So what they're saying is that Pras met Lo in 2006, and according to the indictment, Lo in total sent him $21 million of scam funds, right? And then He allegedly donated 1.1 million of the money using his own name to the Obama campaign in 2012. So then he distributed another $865,000 to 20 straw donors. And Lowe and Pras were charged with attempting to gain favor with the Obama and Trump administrations. So he is being called an unregistered foreign agent and purportedly was illegally funneling millions of dollars into the former president's campaign.
Man, people do that all the time. It's some bullshit.
Well, you can't
understand what the problem is,
Just because it's someone else's money that was stolen.
Right.
Only reason why he's going to jail.
I'm not understanding. So you're telling me the whole reason that he's being charged is because he got money from a foreign person
who stole money from somebody else.
The money that he scammed the money out of people to get it.
China
I don't get why.
was trying to influence the United States as far as their politics are concerned. The president, you're trying to use the president as a
China wanted Obama to be president?
Okay. Right, but a lot of people fund a campaign.
Their own way to do
it doesn't matter who was president. It was the fact that they wanted to use them as their puppet. So use the president of the United States to be the puppet to do things that they wanted them to do.
But that only makes sense if it worked. Did it work? Did they do exactly what they told them to do? We don't know that. So
that's not the point. I mean, there's lobbyists that does this. There's literally what lobbyists do. They sit and throw money at people for favors. There's only against the law because it's someone else's money that was stolen.
Why he get caught?
If
Who the fuck
didn't know it was stolen, he should be free. But if he did know the money was stolen,
Leonardo must have came and was like, these niggas is frauding. Because there's no way, like, this sounds regular to me. Like, you get money from people to fund this person because you want them to win. This sounds like normal fucked up politics to me.
It is.
So they're also
the only issue I see is that the Asian person actually scammed someone else, like, to get that money. You know, that's the part I see that's crazy. Like, you scam somebody to get this money to pay for this. Like, you fucked up. I don't know.
So they're also facing accusations of illegally lobbying the Trump administration to drop an investigation of Lowe's activities and Pras lobbying to extradite Gao, who is an outspoken critic of the Chinese Communist Party. So when the feds first hit Pras in 2019 with the indictment, they offered him a plea deal. In return for the deal, they will return a small amount of the $74 million that they seized from his bank accounts in 2018, but he refused the deal. Dumb. Okay.
Money.
So
money. Fuck you.
Yeah, to give them money to go to where? Back to the U.S. government? Because it ain't their money.
Right, y'all just want to take it. That's what it is.
Exactly.
No, they're just mad.
No, he's going.
He's doing 20 years for that. Yeah. I'd be upset.
I'd be mad as shit. Let me pay a fine.
I mean, you better
smuggle me back to China. Y'all go ahead. That's fucking ridiculous.
22 years. More than that's likely, that motherfucker's going to jail, is what I'm saying. Like,
that's fucked up. They paid for his ass.
I'm confused because as a black man, why are you involving yourself in this situation? Because if anybody's going down,
it's going to be you. That's what I said.
No. Let's remember the other black man that was doing some shady ass shit had no business doing. Ooh. Dennis Rodman going over to North Korea and busting it up, getting favors and all that shit, and that nigga fine. So you tell me
it's a different time though. I'll tell you that. It's a different time.
As a black man,
black people ain't even allowed in North Korea.
No, as a black man, I'm not taking that chance.
Yeah, I would definitely be the scapegoat.
I mean, as a third-ranking member of the Fugees, you gotta do something for money. You ain't getting paid like Wyclef for Lauryn Hill. You're a third-ranking member. You gotta make ends meet.
Wow, you're absolutely wild. See, you light-skinned, so that's why you saying it. You feel like you got a little bit.
I'm light-skinned and not doing 22 years. I know that much.
Well, yeah, because you wasn't funneling money to presidential administrations trying to.
Yeah, right. I'll take his money and run.
China. That's what I would have been like, I'm just going to scam
him like he scammed the other boy.
And then I turn you in. Then I turn you in like, oh, this nigga tried to offer me money. I don't know.
Get all the money to Haiti.
I'll backstab the shit out of them niggas. Listen,
Dumbass.
He ain't getting shady shit. He was looking out
He
for
did.
I ain't getting no extra soup Juman or nothing. Like, I'm disappointed in his fucking ass. Like, this is ridiculous. You meanwhile, this
Just
nigga
lost
like
one. What's
He is-
up?
you just lost one. I do have to admit that overall the Fugees like are an epic fail. Is a people. Like Lauren is crazy.
Bad shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Pras about to go to jail for fucking with the Chinese.
Wyclef was laundering money too. He was stealing from his foundation. So, bro, because that's.
I don't know, man. Listen,
allegedly,
no.
You know what's crazy about like film?
Yo, you better join me in allegedly.
Of the fucking hurricane fund for the country. He was.
We ain't going to jail. Money. Everything here that we say is allegedly, and if y'all don't
do that
know,
for Wyclef, don't defend him like that. If y'all don't
know, whenever we do this, that means allegedly. That light skinned motherfucker over there can go to jail. You know what I mean? I'm not going out like Tasha K. I ain't got shit. Allegedly.
That's fucked up. They both Haitian. You can't be good for one and not the other.
Listen.
You know what?
Come on now.
Them Haitians know how to scam motherfuckers out of everything. I'll tell you that right now. They do.
Sure do.
Don't sit there and act like you don't know. All them people that be taking these people monies and shit scamming, they Haitian. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, it's okay though. You know, I don't see that wrong. You should be a little.
I mean, you're American Haitian, so you're okay. So
yeah, they don't count. You was born. Yeah, they don't count. But listen,
I feel
it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. Like I feel like all these places, they got charities and stuff like that, funds. I genuinely feel like they all kind of skim from it. I don't know.
You ain't watching the Ozarks?
People,
that's all they do.
Like I'm gonna give you somebody's gonna give
the Ozarks. That was my show.
Yeah,
they set up the foundations and they funnel money through them.
I like that's what it's for. I feel like now. I know, don't get me wrong. They probably do give a chunk of it to the people it's supposed to go to just for appearances. But I'll tell you one thing: somebody put money in their own pockets. Because how they getting paid? How they getting the money? You're taking money from it to fund your own life because you got to be alive to run the business. So I need money to help with the fund. Listen,
that's one more reason you gotta protect your black ass, and that's all I'm saying.
Salvation Army, they did it. Fucking Black Lives Matter was also found embezzling.
Black Lives Matter draw though. They fucking draw.
Fucked up, but
they use every dime.
No one was paying attention.
But
no one was paying attention.
I'm not mad at them because I get why. I get it. Broke niggas doing broke shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Y'all did some shit. I do feel like y'all
in Arizona with 3 mansions.
Yo, she draw. That's what I'm saying. She
was
draw.
drawing.
I feel like if you're gonna make a fund, some of it have to go to the cause. You can't just say fuck the cause.
Like, fuck the cause. Me.
Where goes some of the money?
Nigga, the cause is me.
Right.
This is why I'm
50% of it gotta go for the cause. You gotta show some good faith. But yeah, I expect this from people. I don't know.
That was horrible.
I expect this shit, so I'm not surprised.
Don't drop the soap is all I gotta say about that. I feel really bad.
Look, man, like Lauryn Hill says, you can't win if you ain't right within.
His lawyer is going to try to appeal it, of course, but who knows? Moving on, let's talk about this motherfucker, Marcus Houston.
Predator.
Like Roger, go home. He irritates me. Oh my gosh. Like his head is like it's like a light bulb.
For sure. It's like a light bulb.
So Marcus Houston, he's been in the social media streets lately because he married his wife when she was 19 and he was 39. Okay. On a recent uncensored episode, he said that they met when she was 17 through mutual friends, and that they had no real conversation or connection until she was of age. First of all, what fucking mutual friends? If she's 17 and you're 39, what fucking mutual friends do y'all have?
Maybe he's going through a midlife crisis.
She's fresh out of high school. You're 39. You're knocking on 40's door.
Fucking disgusting, this guy.
Okay.
He might have a midlife crisis where it's like, I feel young, you know what I'm saying? And I want somebody young. I don't know.
He said that they literally started dating when she was turned 18, but they had no conversation or connection until she
said you wasn't going to fill that cup. You said you wasn't going to fill the cup.
I did.
I told her she was going to fill it.
I lied. So now
I got a clip for the show if y'all want to play it, because so
you would have to send it to us, darling.
Oh,
but
no, I uploaded it.
Yeah. They said that so now she's 22 going on 23. They have a child, and one of the other comments that he went on to say is that he couldn't date a woman his own age because they come with so much baggage. And I'm like, wasn't you the same motherfucker that was getting violated by the manager of your group when you was a child? Him and B2K? Like, I forget the man's name, but weren't they being violated sexually?
I believe so.
Yes, the rest of them deny it.
And I believe that Raz B is telling the truth, and nothing worse. I believe that they are gaslighting Raz B, and I feel horribly about it because I believe it. I 100% believe it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you got the nerve to say that women your own age come with a lot of baggage, but you don't have baggage with your bald-headed, unhealed.
So what I have read about this too, and I've read the interview where he was saying I didn't hear, maybe he did say baggage, but what I heard was the women his age are very independent. They already know what they want. They are in a position where they have their shit already set out, what they want, how they want it to be, stuff like that. Like, they're already established, and they're too independent. They don't want to be taken care of. They don't want, and he wants to take care of his partner. That's what I heard. That's what I read about.
That's how I know it's bullshit. Because what woman that is 39 years of age or in 40. That age does not want to be taken care of? You sound crazy. What woman does not want to be taken care of and not have to work hard or anything? You sound crazy. You're full of shit. There's plenty of women that want, bitch, I want to be taken care of. Okay?
I want to be taken care of too. Shit. Come on,
listen, you ain't even a woman and you want to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know it's bullshit. Because you definitely, especially by that age, you are tired of doing it all yourself. See, when you were like 30, 29, 28 or whatever, I'm an independent woman. I'm doing it by myself. I don't need no nigga. Boop, 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 boop. By the time you are like in your late 30s, you're like, I'm tired. Somebody come take this trash out. Somebody fix these pipes. Somebody, pay for the roof to be fixed. You want to be taken care of. So I don't believe that for 1 second. I'm sorry, Tokyo.
You think that he groomed her?
Yes.
Or do you just think?
Definitely groomed.
Yes. I'm sorry. You see that girl? She is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't mean no harm. But that man is not attractive. And he looked halfway decent in this picture, but when you zoom in, that man is not. Thank you.
Megamind.
Yes, thank you. Looking like Megamind. That man is not attractive. What are you talking about? You find Marcus Houston attractive?
She's bad though.
She is bad. She is
bad.
And
that what makes it worse. Like, I don't think it's
dropping.
Yeah.
What is worse, grooming or just going after it? Because I think grooming has an intent, like, hey, I like where she is, but then in the back of my mind, I kind of have to wait.
Like, I know she's too young,
but I want her though. Unlike Elvis Presley or Woody Allen, who's like, all right, they 12, 13, I'm gonna just fucking go for it.
It's equal to me. They're both predators.
Oh yeah.
One is just conscious. I don't think one is worse. I think they're equal because you're still manipulating them before they're of legal age. You're doing things with the intent of of masking with what you really are. You are.
I think that's the evil part.
Yeah, that
of
makes
waiting
you
and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wait till she's ripe and all that good shit. Yeah.
Carolyn,
you have folks out there who don't give a fuck.
Did y'all see Marcus in the Tyler Perry collection cornrows lace front? Yes, I did.
That cornrow lace front been passed down through the Tyler Perry network to many of folks.
From
they
light
won't get a new one. They keep using the same
head.
one. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think they're equally evil.
I think waiting is more evil though. Like because you
I don't know. I'm trying to debate because yes, I understand the green one and all that. I'm just trying to think like, is it like a midlife crisis thing where I just want somebody young because I'm getting old, or is it you think it's strictly just
you could just pick up a 26-year-old or whatever?
He's a pedophile.
It'd be like 80-year-old fucking with a 20-year-old, like like they feel like they're getting old and they need their image to look a certain type of way.
No,
I don't know.
No,
okay.
Because this is my thing. You sat here and said you met her when she was 17 through mutual friends. That's a lie right there.
Right. Who do you know mutual?
You're 39. Y'all don't have no. I mean, I'm sorry. She's 17. You're 39. Y'all don't have mutual friends. She just getting out of high school. Who the fuck is your mutual friends?
Right.
That's a lie. And then somehow conveniently, y'all didn't connect again until she was of legal age. Why are y'all even still
Which
in
was 18 her birthday? You got that text? Hey, happy birthday.
Come on. Y'all know what my favorite phrase is. Stop playing in my face. Because you're playing in my face. If you want me to believe that y'all had no connection, how did y'all come back together when she was 18 and even start dating?
From the mutual friend.
Carol said no, he met her in church a long time. I'm sorry, I'm reading it wrong. No, he met her in church a long time, many years prior when she was a child.
Looking at her in the fucking dance choir. Oh,
I did hear that he met her even younger than women.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
That's a lot worse.
He's a dirtball. And here's the thing. When you really think about the fact that I believe allegedly he was violated when he was a child, that would make sense as to why he would be predisposed to wanting to deal with a child. Because a lot of people experience trauma, right? And then they are mentally stuck at the age they were when they experienced that trauma. So he couldn't really mesh with a woman of his own age. He would need to be with someone who was younger because he's up there. He hasn't progressed past that trauma because he won't even admit that it happened. They won't. Omarion, all of them. They won't. Who's married out of all of them in a healthy relationship? They can't progress past that age they were when they experienced that trauma. So yeah,
Omarion is in fucking Zen Central. Okay, I need to be where he at. Omarion got a whole his vibe is so good, but
he's because all of them gaslight and Raspy, they're trash.
Isn't Raspy the one that came out gay?
You know what? I don't want to sit there and because if they all experience this trauma, they all gonna handle it differently. He's outwardly talking about it. They don't even want to acknowledge it. So I don't want to say they're trash. I feel like he's handling it.
That is trash.
I don't think they're people, but I'm not gonna sit there like, yeah, if I don't want to tell nobody that I got molested, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, yeah, we all got molested. Like I gotta talk about that my whole time. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, yeah, we all got raped. And I haven't even processed this.
No. Let me ask you a question though. Like, have you ever really had somebody gaslight you about something happened and they're trying to convince you that it did not happen? Something traumatic.
Probably not. I don't know. I don't remember
so
shit.
I'm just gonna say for me, because I've had somebody, I've had people do that to me and tell me that something has not happened, that I know that it happened. And unless you've gone through that and you felt that, like, and it's my family, like to tell me and try to dismiss me and devalue my feelings and stuff. That's you're being doubly traumatized. That is a trauma on top of a trauma for somebody to gaslight you and be like, that didn't happen. You're crazy. You doing too much. That's a trauma on top of a trauma. So while you may not want to, you personally may have not wanted to come out with it, that does not excuse the fact that you are contributing to hurting that person by saying, no, you're crazy, you're wrong. They've gotten in fights and all types of stuff. They all have gathered together to be like, no, you're crazy, you're tripping, this didn't happen. And I believe that, man. I 100%, like, men don't go around just saying like another.
Right, even if he did, but that doesn't mean you get to project that.
Maybe they all didn't do it. Maybe they didn't all experience the same thing. Maybe he was the one that they targeted because he was more vulnerable, or I don't know. I don't feel like they should ever, disregard that he went through it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Trauma is hard. How people handle it is hard.
But it's a difficult situation. The same thing over again, though.
Right is right and wrong is wrong. Is what I'm saying.
You can't date a girl who's in the choir at like 10 years old and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get with that in like 8 years. Yeah. No,
I get that.
Can't do that shit. And shout out to all those other girls who think it was cool to date, the older guy in high school with the car and shit. And clearly, the nigga was like 20 and some change. You in the wrong. You knew better, and that guy should have known better too.
Know better. The girls ain't know better.
Should have known better.
They don't know better. They think they the shit.
Because nigga had a car and a couple of dollars.
No.
Girls don't know better.
That's the thing. That's the reason why statutory rape is a thing, because you're not of age to consent. And then you also do not realize what may have been going on in that child's background that made them predisposed to be okay with it. A lot of people who are abused, they're abused by multiple people over their lifetime, because once it happens,
folks I've seen.
Huh?
Other folks I've seen.
Allegedly.
And let's say allegedly in the Philadelphia public school system that you went
allegedly. You don't know everybody's background. You don't
might not be abused, but this nigga got a car. Sometimes it's just that
you didn't want to tell your mama.
Here's the thing. When someone is abused, right? It leaves this mark on them. And we can't necessarily see it, but a predator can. And so I have found that people who are molested or raped or whatever, it is by more than one person over their lifetime, because it leaves a mark on them that other predators see, and they play on it. They prey on it.
Okay. And the other side of the coin, folks who haven't been that way and yet still do it.
Then there's some other type of abuse that happen.
Why does it always have to be abuse? Why can't it just be a bad decision making?
I don't think that's
kidding me right now.
No,
everything is not stem from that. Nothing
is absolute. So just because we're saying yes, some people are abused and they go in this path, some people can not be abused and still go in this path. So I disagree.
Like everything does not have to be root and trauma.
If you fuck with an older nigga, then you must have been abused by an older man. No, that's not the case. Sometimes
that's not what I'm saying.
This nigga got a car and I'm beating.
There's something else in your past, in your childhood, in your development that makes you predisposed to do those things. Yes. Whether it be low self-esteem, a dysfunctional family, your dad ain't in the house. Yes, I do believe 100%. That's my belief, that there is something that makes you predisposed to do.
I think that you want it to be that way.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think everything has to come from a systemic cause.
Everything is not like this.
I remember my sister has dated somebody in their late 20s as a teenager.
You think you know everything about your sister?
Yeah, I do.
Huh?
I do. Oh, now you're trying to say my sister was traumatized.
Not
because she made awful decisions all the time.
Listen. You think you know everything about your sister? I can assure you don't. You don't.
I can tell you that she wasn't abused.
You don't know what your sister been through, quite honestly.
So if I never knew, how can you obviously say everybody has?
Because it's
so can't do that. It's a double negative.
It's nothing there,
right?
because I've been in spaces and I had people be like,
and that's the spaces you're in.
Exactly. Like, there's just some bad.
I don't even know that well.
Kids
Like,
out.
my mom don't know this. My dad don't know this. My sister.
Well,
my
yeah, I know
brother,
that, but I'm just saying I can't sit here and say everybody abused.
But to sit here and for him to absolutely say he know everything.
Please, someone in the comments, can you just come out and say
but
that you've been someone older
you're
and you haven't
making
been?
You're making an
been
absolute
touched?
statement as well, though. So it's the
Right.
same thing. You're actually saying something wrong with you, something happened in your past. That's why you
psychology is
I know, but that's not psychology is not absolute either. So you can't say.
I can only give you y'all are free to give me your opinion, and I'm going to.
Oh, I already said it. So you know, there's two sides to every coin. It just can't be one way all the fucking time.
Maybe there's statistically that happens, but there are people that's like, yo, that nigga got a car. Simple.
Like, I need that.
It.
Like,
it's not like older niggas because I've been abused. Like,
so,
and you're young in high school and shit. You don't fucking think that deep. You really don't. You're very immature. You're young-minded. That nigga got a car. He gave me money. Like shit. That's it. It's not. It's very surface. It's not like, oh, I'm being abused, and this is why I'm with this nigga because I'm being abused. I've been abused in my past. That's not always the case. It's literally like, this guy tried to talk to me. He came in this bitch with a car. He gonna bring me to school every day. Like, that's how
shame on him though.
With a car, and so I'm gonna fuck him because.
I'm just saying, I'm fucking with him. I'm going in the car with him. He's taking me places. He's doing this. Sometimes it's immaturity.
You wanted to be deeper, but everything isn't really a story.
Sometimes it's just immaturity. Why can't it just be immaturity?
Everything in our lives is cause and effect. Everything.
I know that.
Well, the cause can also just be a bad decision making, not because of some traumatic experience.
I'm immature. I don't have the proper education to know that I'm being groomed. So I am immature. This shit looks like fun to me. This look like this nigga gonna spend money on me and do this for me. That does not mean I was traumatized. That just means I'm immature. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You can be traumatized just by poverty.
Here we fucking go.
No, I'm dead ass serious.
So what trauma have I been through to skip school?
We can be traumatized by poverty, and there's levels to there are levels to poverty. There's a difference. I have been in a apartment for a week without food. There's levels to that. You understand what I'm saying? Without food, while my mom was like locked in a fucking room smoking crack and had no food to eat. Where you know, some people, their idea of poverty is, I just had to eat oodles and noodles and peanut butter sandwiches every day. There's levels of poverty.
True.
Big Root said, y'all speaking the truth. What she just said, lacking a proper education to know she's being groomed. I work in CPS as an investigator. It's a lot of factors, socioeconomic, idiotic people who keep breeding and not educating themselves and blocking logic and reason, among many other things. Thank you.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It could just be a lack of education, not trauma. You know what I'm saying? A lack of education and shit like that. Like, I just don't know that this is a fucked up situation. I feel decent. My social peers are like, oh shit, you got a boyfriend that got a car. Like, it be stupid shit like that.
Don't have no common sense. You know?
I don't think lack of common sense, immaturity, stuff like that. I don't think everybody can just sit there and say that. Every decision
being groomed in itself is still a trauma.
Yeah, for the groomer. Yeah, like, if you're the one that's grooming the person, not the groomee.
You're saying a trauma is to have it situation.
Well, the groomer knows what he's doing. The groomer is intentional.
The groomer knows, right?
The groomer's intentional. Not the groomee.
You're saying that they had some type of trauma that caused them to be in a relationship with somebody that's older. That's what you were saying.
I am saying that everything is cause and effect, is what I'm saying. And so whatever happened to you previous to that makes you predisposed to be willing to go along with these things, or to think that these things are acceptable. Yes. So yes, you've experienced something. However,
Martin Houston's girlfriend, she must have been Something must have happened to her childhood to make her talk to him.
It could be as simple as her being in the cult of Jehovah's Witness. You know what I'm saying? Like child brides,
imbalance.
like that's child brides and all that shit. That is a real thing.
It is real.
It's a real. I definitely we wouldn't know all the ins and outs unless she fully divulged what she went through as a child or her childhood. But yes, I am inclined to feel like, yeah, the people around you were not keeping you safe. So they had an issue. And if the people or your parents aren't keeping you, if your parents are okay with a 39-year-old man sucking up around
courting their daughter,
that's not the point. It ain't
nigga. Like, I don't know.
Listen.
Or folks who elope like, oh, I love you so much. We elope.
Tokyo, you funny because let a 39-year-old bitch come around your son. Okay, you gonna say here? What can you do? You already know.
Listen.
Oh, he got $5 million. She got $5 million. What?
Right? Listen, you choose to be your own bitch. That's your personal business. I'm gonna let you know what she's doing. But other than that, if you choose to be with her, what the fuck you want me to do? What you want me to do? What I'm supposed to do? Call the people? What I'm supposed to do?
Yes, that's
what? Not at 14.
If she's waiting till he gets 19, yeah.
No. That nigga would have never been around my child before mutual friends. That means he was around her before she was of age. Okay. Big Ruth says, see another level of religion making it the norm to be with someone older. And religious trauma is a real fucking thing.
Yeah, it really is.
Religion is the original groomers. Let's be for real. Yeah. Churches,
to the beginning of time.
And Jehovah's Witnesses. Okay.
Well, I mean, then if you think about it, that's what he was taught as well. Then, if that's the case, he was taught that he's supposed to go for a younger person anyway, because that's how. And in the religion, they teach you that's okay anyway. So,
shit. I don't know. Leonardo DiCaprio always breaks up with his girlfriends when they get a certain age.
Huh?
So I don't know. I said Leonardo DiCaprio always breaks up with their girlfriends when they get to a certain age. Then he like at least he waits till like they're 25, and then like, all right, it's time to get me another 21-year-old.
But that means he definitely want them young then. So he a little wild there, because
he has his issues.
Not like you. Yeah, that's wild.
I don't think he's a professional groomer though.
I don't know if Jehovah's Witness are like into that like younger wives things. I know child brides is a thing and like the LDS church shit like that, but I don't know about Jehovah's Witness. I don't know too much about them. But if they were taught that this is okay, then this is like brainwashing. This is something that they were taught and they accept it into their religion, which is fucked up. But technically they both are fucking
Mormons, man.
Brainwashed. So I don't know. That's why
they happy. They have a baby, and you know
they chilling. She grown now, so
it already happened at this point.
I mean,
that'd be a story I kept to myself, though. I would have shared that with the world
as it unfolds. As he gets older and she comes into herself more as a woman, we'll see.
We'll know when they get divorced. We'll find out the horrific, traumatizing story that Siren
was
writing the entire time.
Maybe she'll write a book or a blog or something.
Don't listen. Don't against Siren is all I'm trying to say.
I'm saying you right in this case, but you know other cases ain't everything.
I said what I said. Ironically, is one of the things. I mean, psychology is I am a psychology nerd. So 9 times out of 10, if I'm running my mouth about it, is because I've read about it extensively. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I am a big fan of the DSM-5. I read it. I study that shit. That's all I'm finna say. Our last subject for the evening is going to be Sukihana the GOAT.
Who?
Suki with the good coochie, baby.
She got fake titties. Hold up.
She recently was on Jason Lee.
She's a female.
And she's a biological woman. And if you could please roll that clip of her being on Jason.
I Diddy. And one thing about me, I feel like I'm Young Miami. I love when the piss on me. That was a real y'all here to talk about what the y'all like, cause y'all so worried about what these bitches gonna think. Baby, if you piss on me, make sure you get my hair done after. Yeah. Piss on me, piss in my mouth. Let me piss on his mouth. Let me piss in your mouth, fart in your face. I want to on top of your hair and rub it in. I like to open my legs, squat my over his face, and give me a nice little fart in.
Is she talking about Diddy, or is she just saying?
She's saying she's making a reference to Young Miami and
her
talking about going showers, but she's like, she likes Scatplay.
That bitch is nasty.
I don't know who the Facebook user is saying Siren by Night though, with the eyes and the heart, but thank you, darling. Yeah. So Suki is no stranger.
She likes to throw up. She like bodily fluid.
Is she a porn star? Who is she?
She's not. So Sukihana the Goat is definitely originally was known as like a influencer, as an Instagram star. She ended up being cast on Love and Hip Hop.
She was a hoe.
Yeah.
We say Instagram model.
She was a hoe.
No, she did controversial.
She was a hoe.
She did controversial things on Instagram, and that's how she came to stardom. They cast her on Love and Hip Hop Miami. She is a rapper, but you know, she likes to do things for shock value. She's also the same person that was like, there was a video going around of her of sucking her fiance at the time. I don't know if she's still engaged. Her fiance's dick, and like she threw up on a dick and still kept sucking his dick.
You like body fluids and shit.
It's a lot.
Why don't she just do porn? I don't get it.
She's committed. She might as well at this point.
Big Groot, you said I normally don't kink shame, but ringing the bell is shame. It's a lot.
Wow. You get to that scat shit. That's crushing the threshold.
Shit on his head and rub it in.
I'm gonna rub it in like, bitch.
She a wild bitch. She a wild bitch right there.
Like she's known for saying scandalous things.
Fart in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, none of us here are fans of Scatplay.
At all.
You know,
go in the showers. That's fine. You ain't pissing in my mouth though. That's fucking.
Let him come first. Hold on. No, okay, let him come first before we go to taking on piss.
So he can piss on you, but
one step at a time.
What?
He could come on me too. I don't understand. Come on me. He can't piss in me.
Done.
What are you talking about? It don't go together. I don't know what you mean. What? He can come on me. He can come on me. He can piss on me. What do you mean? He can piss in me. What are you talking about?
No,
I don't understand.
You need to come in you first before you go to the next step of peeing on you.
That's like levels to this shit.
It's levels, girl.
It's right.
She's like, what? She's like, whatever. I'll skip that level. Chico.
He can come wherever he wants. I don't know what y'all making this. He can come anywhere on my body, just not inside of me. He anywhere on my body, just not inside of me.
Yo, that's basic.
Basics.
What do you mean? What's basic?
Him coming inside of you, that's your husband.
He can come on me.
But he can piss on you?
It doesn't. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't care. Like, it's not like I don't. He don't care.
We have the clip. We can run back where you said no. He cannot come in me. This is how this whole thing started.
Because I don't want to get pregnant. Because I don't want to get pregnant. But he also doesn't care. This is not y'all is advocating for him like he like I want to come. He don't.
Let him come.
I'm sorry. I'm confused. I'm trying to make sense of it. I apologize.
He's not the come for the same. I don't know. Maybe come for the same for him.
I need
like you come on something or come
on
something.
Do a relationship edition where everybody.
You know damn well he ain't going to talk about it. You know he ain't even.
Carolyn, I can't do piss either. That's
Carolyn
weird,
says she cannot do piss.
That doesn't do anything for me. I don't see the point.
So Carolyn, real quick question: your man is a millionaire. Your man is a billionaire. He pays everything. He takes you wherever you want to go. Carolyn, you want to go Dubai? He take you to Dubai. You want to buy everything in Dubai? You could buy everything in Dubai. Will you let that man piss on you?
Bring the piss. Stay away from my eyes. That's all it is.
That's the question. I ain't
He
saying
is staring out.
I'm just saying. Listen. If a man, I can go to Dubai whenever I want to. I'm the only one. I can buy whatever I want at Dubai.
That piss washed right off. Look at that.
Okay.
Urine is sterile, so it's not going to hurt you. You'll be fine.
1 and number 2 treatment.
Very clean. Very sterile. It's filtered very much. Just pee is nothing. It's fine.
If my man's a millionaire, then I'll have a urinal cake in my mouth for him. Hey!
That's a good girl.
I'm
take
just
that
saying,
piss like a champ.
Oh, listen. Okay, Big Root and Carty, if you want to tell her she a good girl, you gotta say it into the mic. I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought my mic is right here.
No, you know it sounds different.
You're right. It's a good girl.
Boo.
Proud of you, girl. That urinal cake.
I'm trying to train.
Baptize you in piss.
I'm really trying to train him into being a good dom, but he don't always follow directions.
Mike is literally right here.
No. No.
I am using octaves I
am using my vagina to measure the decimal. Okay? The decimal.
So you better put the speaker next to your pussy then.
So
y'all play all that.
Want to be like that guy who plays the trumpet in the pussy. Just
oh yeah, the naked trumpeter.
Naked trumpeter.
What you know about him? I didn't know you follow him.
I'm a dom. I get around other doms. Okay, damn it. Second guess me. I got the robe on. Fuck you mean.
Suki is really wild though. Obviously, that is doing numbers.
She crazy. You can't trust a girl like that.
I'm not sure.
I believe her, but I
flip on you.
He might.
She'll yell out the window everything she just did with your nasty ass and put you on Front Street.
For any amount of money, I'm not shitting on nobody's head. Like,
rubbing it in like conditioner. That's wild.
I don't know.
That's fucking wild.
I don't personally like. I'm a human being, right? And so defecation. You can't get around it. But I don't like the.
No, at that point, you're a human toilet.
I don't like the thing that I do it. I don't want to admit that I do those things. I don't want to admit that. I don't want to admit that.
How do you get past the smell? I don't get it. That's some wild shit. You got to be mental strength to get past the shit smell because that's wild. Fucking wild.
You just gonna tell me my program director you took a dookie on my leg? Absolutely not. Wow. Not at the company picnic, no.
You shouldn't be working at all that money you got.
I can't do it. It's just something that is I try not to kink shame, and there's a number of kinks. Yeah.
Wait, do you remember the video that we watched?
Which one?
That we sent?
The two girls, my God. 2 girls, 1 cup?
No, it was a video
I remember that.
A woman where she rubbed shit all over her vagina and the guy was fucking her in it. I mean, it was like wild. It was wild, okay? Fucking wild. She had the nigga had a piece of shit in his hand, like he loved it. Like it was fucking gross.
It had to be wild.
Like what's happening? And see, psychology, y'all keep playing with me. Psychology. What happened in your life to make you want
to? She ain't had no fucking daddy. That's why.
No, it's
that's just a surface. That's not
we talked about the psychology on our Scatplay episode. So look back.
He was drunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that one.
So I believe one I've read some situations where it was like the thought of it's not always the shit. Sometimes it's the act of shitting, if that makes sense. Now, the ones I've seen look like the shit is pretty fun to them. I don't know, but from what I've read, it's the act of releasing something out of your ass. Like the shitting, like, okay.
The only thing that can come out is
like watching this shit come out and hit, like, for some reason that is so pleasurable. Like it seems like a release. Like, oh my God, that probably felt good. It's almost like a pimpin' poppin' videos. You watch people pop pimples and shit, and it's like, oh my God, you got it out. You know what I mean? It's the same. It's a gross thing that happens that
for some
Jesus.
videos.
yes, but it's not that much different except it's coming out your asshole and it,
You
know.
alive.
But
That
it's a whole,
two
it's not
girls
coming
one cut
out, it's
was
out of a crevice.
was
First of
something.
all,
I wish
you
I never
don't
saw that
have
video when I
people
was a kid.
licking black kids off of each other. You don't have that, okay? So don't try to put me in the same category as somebody that likes play. I've never seen it. I've never seen somebody say, "Oh, that black kid, let me lick that shit off of you." Like, no, you're not gonna try to shame me and make me feel like I'm a scat player. Like,
I'm gonna research it, but I remember that being a big thing. Like the people like growing up, them shitting and seeing it come out was
They
something
never
that
got paid that much. That's what pisses me off.
Huh?
Them girls in that scene, they didn't even get paid a lot. Like
they don't, and a lot of people in them scenes, they don't like scat play. They're doing it for money. They just do it. And I remember watching
they
one
look like they enjoyed it. I don't know
the
how
person ate some type of laxative or something. I don't know what the fuck she ate, but her shit came out like water, and he laid on the floor and she shitted directly into his fucking mouth.
I'm done.
I don't know. Listen to me. And I was sitting here like, what the fuck? I don't know what his trauma was, because that probably was, what the fuck? But
oh my god, I literally almost threw up. Like, you don't even know. Be fucking around and need 5 decades of therapy. Big Ruth, she just fucked
it's a real thing. It's coprophilia, and eating it is what, coprophagia. It's a thing. It's a real fucking thing. Like,
I feel like if you like that shit, that means like when you was a kid, you hear somebody abusing you and they made you eat shit, and like you ended up like
maybe got bullied and they was like, eat that fucking shit off the ground or something.
Like stepbrothers.
What?
Like, eat
I've
the
heard
dog
that
food.
it's pretty tasteless. It
the
doesn't
dog
taste
food.
like food.
What
Yeah,
do you mean it's tasteless?
Come on, we don't even need to know if it was or wasn't. Okay.
It doesn't taste. We think it tastes like something crazy. It just stinks, but it's not really.
Thank you for it.
It might be like a little bitter. It stinks, but it's. I think it might be like a little bitter. Like it's not what you think it would taste like.
Tokyo. Love.
Yeah.
Tokyo. We do not need to know the notes of flavor of shit right now, okay?
A little bitter with a slight tang.
You swirling the diarrhea.
I don't need you to be the fucking sommelier of shit right now. Like, I'm good.
You swirling this diarrhea around in a goddamn glass of. I smell corn. I smell corn.
Yeah.
And a little oxtail. Like, no! Like,
yeah.
No.
I remember talking about it when we did the episode. It was like, it doesn't taste like much.
Allegedly. Again, allegedly. All right. Oh shit.
You can either confirm or deny everything that's been said in the last half an hour.
I mean, we can redo a Scatplay episode if y'all want. If y'all want to redo
it. First of all, y'all won't even do the Scatplay episode for me. Like,
I mean, I could do it. It's nasty, but
you want to say that Scatplay is nasty, but you willing to do Scatplay. Make it make sense.
I've never once said I was going to do Scatplay. That's ridiculous. I've never said that.
You did Scatplay.
I did not.
You did
Scatplay episode. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I did a Scatplay episode. You're right.
You
I'm
do
sorry.
Scatplay, but you won't do Scatplay. I'm confused.
I never said I wouldn't do it. I never said I wouldn't do it. I'll do it.
I won't be here.
Huh?
Just said she won't be here.
Yeah, she said she won't be here, so I don't know how we gonna do it.
We are literally talking about shit, eating shit, but you won't let us do a Scatplay episode. I'm confused.
I ain't playing no pictures. Ill.
When Trey Songz was spitting into them bitches' mouth, you was fine with that.
It was kind of sexy. I wouldn't do it. It looked a little sexy, but I wouldn't do it.
You see what? This? Y'all see
She wasn't here for the Scatplay episode.
But what I'm saying is you okay with Trey Songz and his ankles spitting into people's mouths, but that was the problem.
I've done it.
A little bit sexy, but I would never let it spit in my mouth.
I've done it.
You done what?
What you just said.
Spitting in somebody's mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Shit, you know, some Dom Daddy shit, you know.
And I don't have.
It was like amazing or something. What the fuck did it feel like? Like what? I don't get it. Ew.
Why are you judging? You know that I do the same.
I know you want that. It's fucking nasty. I don't care.
I don't want it. I didn't initiate it. What
She
I'm
don't
saying
want
is,
it. She
I'm
needs
not
it.
opposed to it. He spits in my mouth. I spit back into his mouth. Like it's not a big.
The amount of bacteria, that's fucking nasty. I'm sorry.
He spits
The
in my
amount of shit
vagina.
bacteria is real,
He
okay?
spits in my vagina. It's a thing. Like it's a thing.
No, I don't spit on it. I don't spit in the vagina. No.
Well, tomatoes.
I mean, you eat vagina, so
It should be already moistened up enough to not add.
It
to
could be
it.
moist. It's like a dominance type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I don't do that though. Don't.
No, I ain't doing that. It ain't healthy.
No,
Mouth is fine.
That's why I go to the doctor. That's right, Ty. There's nothing wrong with spit.
Oh yeah, she'll say that, but spitting in the vagina, it would be a no.
I mean, that's fucking trifling to me.
Spit in the vagina. You spit in my mouth, but you can't spit in my vagina. What the fuck is the difference?
You could eat my vagina. I mean, I'm tasting it. That's what. Ew. Fucking tasting your breath. Ew. I don't know. I don't like
breath ain't fresh. That's a whole.
Oh yeah, you got that yuck
But your
mouth.
breath
Then.
should be fresh enough that if you spit in my mouth, it's not a.
I'm not interested. Y'all, I'm not interested.
I'm not saying that you have to be interested, but I'm just saying.
not interested.
You need to be interested and let him come. How about that? Let him come.
I'm good.
I am. Very. Anyway, my point is that if you are more comfortable with discussing Scatplay than Spitplay, I'm looking at you side eye.
Questionable.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I can talk about both of them. I don't have problem talk about anything. I can talk about Scatplay, talk about shit. Justice don't want to be a part of it.
Jessica, grow up. It's like Carolyn.
What the fuck?
She's trying to get.
She moves you to the left or to the right.
Carolyn said the only place where you can get away with that with me is Dubai.
Whatever. I'll do that in your bedroom, girl. You'll like it.
Ooh, ooh. Did you hear that, Carolyn? He says you finna like it. Big Root said, glad I don't chew tobacco or smoke.
I mean, I thought we did spit fetish. I mean, I got shit for it, so.
Ty said, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I guess I don't mind as much with a man, but when a woman does it, ew, don't spit on me. You feel like you're being disrespected. I get it.
Right.
I mean, she didn't say that, but I can imagine that's what it was. You take a mini vacay for that episode? No, Jess. Do your job. You gotta be here.
That's all right. I'll hold you down. We'll do this shit.
You want to let Carty run the stream again? You saw how that went last time. And Ty said yes, kinda. So yeah, she feel like when a woman is doing to it is disrespectful. I wouldn't feel that way, but then again, y'all know I like, T.S. Madison. That could be my girlfriend. It really could be. I heard she got a big dick too.
I heard that too. Charles.
Honestly, I would pay to see that.
Carolyn,
I would pay to see that.
To you. Carolyn is talking to you. Put that back up there, Jess.
Always open invitation. I have time to hold you down while I do it. Make that shit work.
You know she's Jamaican, so.
Oh shit. Well, that's not as bad as being Trini, so I'll take it.
Not as bad as being Trini. Oh, we offending the Caribbean delegation.
Look, man, them Trinis, man.
I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up.
I can't.
And on that note, all right, y'all. Let's wrap it up on that note. This has been a wonderful nightcap. I am thoroughly tipsy and
clearly.
Yeah. This is why I don't y'all ever ask me again why I don't drink. Y'all will only see me drink on nightcaps. Y'all will never see me drink on the regular show. I sound crazy right now. I drink
every episode.
And
game up.
somehow you do not slur your words, and that's wonderful. But I cannot.
Because I'm a pro.
Words.
All right. Professional drinker.
Professional alcoholic.
That too.
Y'all know why I can't be slurring my words? Because we are also an actual real podcast. You can find us on Spotify and Anchor. Yes. So you don't want to listen to me slurring my words on any of those platforms, all right?
Unless you know we're drunk. We love it.
Also, we have merch. We are developing merch strictly for Unicorn Straight No Chaser, but we also have merch that we are peddling on the Head Nerds in Charge website. Go to www.headnerdsincharge.com. We have a partnership with Champion quality merch, t-shirts, crop top hoodies, leggings, joggers, all of those things. You definitely want to go on there and make sure you get you some merch. Also, on the website, we have HNIC Nerd Talk, where we do reviews of movies, TVs, all of those things. We are invited to premieres, and so we then bring that back to you guys. Let you know whether or not you need to waste your time viewing a TV show or going to a movie. You don't want to spend that money? Go ahead on www.headnerdsincharge.com, and then we can let you know whether it's worth your time. I'm not drinking anymore, okay? And let me let you know, when we do get our Unicorns merch on there, there will be tumblers, there will be wine glasses, we will have beer mugs and all of those things of that nature. And for the nightcaps, we are going to be having some silky ass robes so you could be sexy, all right? For the women and for the men. Carty, show your chesticles again.
Smooth girl.
You're such a whore. Like,
learn from the best.
What you trying to say, Carty? What you trying to say?
Oh, damn, Rockstar. Well, play it back, girl.
Oh my God. You have to go back and watch the replay. Yes. Definitely go back and watch the replay, Rockstar, because we definitely we've been doing a nightcap and cutting up and acting a fool, okay? Roll up and watch the replay if you ain't got nowhere to go tomorrow. Additionally, I am one of the managing directors for the Cage Awards. Yes, it is an award show for the culture, by the culture. And so we will be honoring people of color as far as gaming, cosplaying, all things that are blurred, centered, and centric. Y'all definitely want to make sure that you follow us at www.cageawards.com. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. And in general, you want to make sure that you follow all of the Head Nerds in Charge main pages. I am the department head of Head Nerds in Charge North. So I need all of y'all to follow Head Nerds in Charge North, okay? Also, you want to follow Head Nerds in Charge, the main page, Head Nerds in Charge West, okay? Head Nerds in Charge South. Make sure you follow all of those pages. Follow us on YouTube. Tokyo, I hate you so much. Follow us on YouTube. We got so many different things coming for you. We are revamping pages. We are doing our Patreon over, and we are going to be offering our loyal Patreon members like some amazing perks. One of the things which would be offers to go to premieres, so you get to sit in before anyone else. Okay. So don't miss out on all of those things. We also are going to be updating the information as far as Head Nerds in Charge convention, HNIC. So I'm just excited to let you guys know everything that we got going on in the background that we are eventually going to bring to the foreground. But you can join us here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. If you enjoy the content that we are giving to you, give us some stars. We're content creators. We're poor.
Please. Have some stars.
Can I have some more porch, please? Give us some stars, all right? just a little bit. Un petite stars, all right? Also, if you miss any of the episodes or you want to go back and start the season over again, you can find the replays on our YouTube. You can find us on our main pages, and you can get all updates on Instagram. So please, please, please.
Oh, follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow me on
Where
Instagram.
can they find you, Carty? Let them know.
At the Carty Experience on Instagram, I put a whole bunch of funny shit up there today. So if you want to laugh after this, go follow me. Shoot me messages. And if you want some freaky nasty shit, go to the Beige Chain After Dark on my Twitter. I run that shit. So once you get your rocks off, watch that.
And the diva of Kingston Chaos, Tokyo, where can they find you at?
You can find me at Tokyo _tequila on Instagram and Tokyo T on Facebook.
Rockstar, I appreciate you saying that you're going to go ahead and watch the replay.
Yeah, just dump all of it.
She said, I finally learned how to send them. My silly ass been buying and couldn't find them. I'm cracking the hell up. Yes, I appreciate you. And of course, I am Siren by night, your queen of extra, your sultan of shenanigans, your diva of debauchery, and the official HBIC. Don't y'all never forget. I'm Siren by night on all platforms, on IG, on Facebook, on TikTok. The only difference is there's Siren _by night. So please make sure that you follow and support. I am going to give you information as far as Unicorn Straight No Chaser, Unicorns and Baka, Head Nerds in Charge, Head Nerds in Charge North, Head Nerds in News. I'm doing everything. And I'm drunk while I'm doing it. In heels. Okay? And lingerie most likely. So y'all don't miss out on a thing. We'll see you next Thursday for more shenanigans and debauchery. Join us for education and laugh, and always a heavy pour.
Good night, guys.
And watch Bad Boys Texas. It's a good time.
They're crazy.